Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. Today's video is going to be what if Izuku Midoriya was deathstroke. So yeah, they stroked the dead. But it was to get serious with this video. Let's get on with this. So when Izuku was born, Ingo did not feel that connection to him. And she just left him in the forest. Izuku was just abandoned there, never to be heard from by his mother again, which she liked that. She did not feel the connection to him. Izuku. So now we go to a different point of view, not the Wawa Pussycats. It was a rainy night, and they got back from getting some food. The food that they got was from, well, In-N-Out, since they serve really good food. So yeah. On their way, it started to rain. On the way home, it started to rain. As they started to speak. Why does it have to rain today? We've literally been walking all day. Now we have to walk in the stupid rain. Well, we are pro heroes, so I don't really see a problem with that. Yeah. But serious. When it's raining, getting dark, and we're in the forest, it kind of gets creepy a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I just hope nobody comes and try to kidnap us. They, with their muscly tone, let me, come and get me! The rest of them just paused and just looked at Pixel Bob. So while walking back, they heard a baby crying. They were shocked to hear that and searched around, thinking maybe a kid is lost. But what they find is heartbreaking. A basket with a pillow and a baby inside. The note was attached saying that I, the mother, do not want my child anymore. Take him or just feed him to anything. I don't care. The girls of the Pixie Bob, Ragdoll, and Madeline just got angry from that. That mother would abandon her own son. At such a young age. A little kitten. Tiger just grabbed the basket and said that they should head back to their hideout. Or base / HQ. Whatever. They should go to the HQ. So they did. And when they got there, they looked for anything to feed this little one. Natalie was given watch over the baby, and little Izuku just felt comfortable with her. Madeline just smiled as she helped, as she watched over the baby. Somehow they were able to find some baby bottles because they were not prepared, and somehow they were able to find some baby bottles, but they were not prepared for this. So they were able to find some milk, warm it up, and give it to the baby. Madeline just smiles as the rest of the Wawa Pussycats are just talking about how are they going to deal with this. Should they take him to the police? Yeah, as Ragdoll and Pixel decided that they will talk about it in the morning. So Tiger agreed with them. And, well, Madeline had that baby close to her. And for some reason, mother instinct kicked in and she hugged onto Izuku, calling him her baby. As she slept. Izuku was not really much of a fussy baby that night, even though he was not with his biological mother. So that day, the next day they were talking about what they should do with little Izuku. The rest of the Wawa Pussycats are confused on why is Madeline calling the baby Izuku. Madeline says that it's a really cute name for him. The Wawa Pussycats now know that they done messed up. If they take it to the police, take the baby to the police, Madeline will start crying because she doesn't want to be, because now she has emotional attachments to him. Sorry about that. So yeah, it got to the point where they literally had to use a tranquilizer to make sure she doesn't follow them and take back Izuku. So yeah, Madeline just started crying, but knew that there was a way to get Izuku back by adoption. So she did everything. Though she was not on the adoption agency's top list. As the front desk lady of the orphanage says that the mother is planning on trying to get him back because she wants to keep her marriage. Miley literally starts screaming, saying that mother is not even a mother, abandoning her infant on a rainy night. So Madeline just was able to get the number of Sashi Midoriya. So Sashi asked him, "Who is this? Who is this?" My name is. I'm the pro hero Madeline, and earlier this evening we found an infant. Your son, if I'm correct. Why did you find him? Did something happen? No, it's just... Well, something did happen. It's just that your wife left your son in the forest, not wanting to do anything with it, won't be a part of his life. Sashi understood this and said that saying that Inko baby trapped him into... Basically, this Inko was more, that type of person. Baby trapping someone so they can be together. Sashi knew about this, but couldn't do it. So Madeline and Sashi talked about this, and Sashi agreed to getting a divorce. So that happened. And after Inko was thrown into jail for abandoning a not much of a 3-day-old baby in the forest where he could have been injured or hurt or killed. Madeline got full custody of Izuku. So yeah, that's a good part of it. And since that day on, Izuku joined the Wawa Pussycat family. Madeline showed... So Izuku was known as a little cinnamon bun to them. Someone who could not hurt a fly. But when it came to other people, he was not into the mood, but wanted to become a hero like his adoptive mother. You see, Izuku knows... You see, Madeline tried to play off that she was his biological mother, but she was impressed when Izuku says that he can remember the day his mother abandoned him. And he did. In very detail. So yeah. Wawa Pussycats talked about this later on. So yeah. Izuku was not into those types of heroes. The ones who are just in it for the money. He appreciates his Wawa Pussycat family and the water hose heroes, and is inspired by All Might. Now, the third year of UA class, he met a student that admired All Might a lot. Talked about his quirk, how if you drink someone's blood, the person would be paralyzed, and saying that he was called a villain in his life, for all his life, but wanted to be a hero so much. Izuku was excited. So, if you guys are wondering who this is, it's Stain, a younger version of Stain. So yeah. At this time, Izuku got a quirk. It was creation. Different from Momo's. It's if he knows what's made of, he can make it. So yeah. So Stain starts helping Izuku train his quirk, making different items, different weapons. So yeah. So And the four of the Wild Pussycats say that Izuku is basically the top fighter in the family. And a lot of the UA students or other or other students just, well, don't think highly of Izuku, saying he's young, he probably doesn't know how to fight. So yeah, one day Izuku makes a mask, well, starts drawing a hero costume, and he's drawing it actually pretty well. So yeah, now Izuku's 10, and he heard that his idol, well, one of his people he looked up to, aka Stain, which is not his name, which I'm gonna say that it's not his hero name that he chose. So yeah, he missed Stain. Well, that's what he calls Stain. Well, that's what he calls him, Stain, since if he cuts someone, it'll make some type of blood stain, and that's why Stain has that vigilante name. So Izuku's now 10, and Madeline is saying that they're gonna have to take, if they want to see how powerful these students are, so they introduce to them Izuku Midoriya. When one of the class sees Izuku, they just start laughing, saying that there is a way we can beat him, no problem. Aizawa just looked on, not really thinking that the kid can fight. But once Izuku took out his katanas, well, his one katana at the moment, he started wailing on these guys. I'm talking that this kid is taking them down. So once Izuku's done, he literally has one of the students, he has his katana at one of the students' neck. As Madeline says for Izuku, that's enough. So Izuku just retreats to jump on a tree. Madeline says that they underestimated Izuku, as she says that a lot of kids could have very powerful quirks. As one student just says, "No, that kid's literally on steroids. How is he that strong?" As Izuku literally as he jumps off the tree, he walks towards the student and grabs their hair, as he says, "Hard work. Now listen to my mom." So yeah, that's Izuku does not like anyone. Izawa, but he has exceptions. While Pussycats, his deceased uncle and aunt, his cousin, Aizawa, All Might, and Stain. So, Madeline, it was one last more day until the 10 months started. So Madeline knew that Izuku cannot just run all the way there. He will grow tired and fatigued from literally running. So she said that Izuku will be moving to the city and will keep in contact with him. Since Izuku has not left the home before, well, besides going to the edge of the forest and sometimes going to the city, she literally packed Izuku with every medical supplies known to man. So yeah, it was to the point where it was legit. Izuku could not fit it all in his bag. Izuku decided and told his mother that he'll be fine. Madeline could not bear the thought of her son leaving. So yet again they had to use the tranquilizer. So when Izuku got to this, Izuku just hanged out in the moving van. And in the back of the moving van, making sure his stuff doesn't break. So when Izuku got there, he got to his new apartment. Well, more of a house. Anyway. I'm pretty sure it's a house. So yeah. So Izuku got to the house, and I'm gonna say it was. And down the street was a girl named Jiro. So yeah. Izuku got his stuff moved in. And yeah. Jiro's family wanted to welcome Izuku to the neighborhood. Oh, wait, was it apartment? Whatever. Wait a minute, guys. I'm gonna say it's just a house down. Like, I guess, like, you're not finding information. So yeah. Anyways, continuing on. Oh, it's Mercio's apartment building. So yeah. So Izuku moved into his apartment, and the Jiro family wanted to welcome Izuku to the complex. So yeah. Now, Izuku wears a mask, as the one you see right now. If you guys are wondering why does Izuku's mask not have two eye holes, well, Izuku got his eye cut out by a mountain lion or just any wild animal that lives. I'm pretty sure a bear. So yeah, I think a bear lives in Japan. Yeah. So it's basically cut out by a bear who attacked him, and the Wawa Pussycat family saved him. So yeah. Izuku was able to heal part of it, but was not able to recover his eye. So yeah. Izuku just walked. So Izuku, while unpacking his stuff, heard a knock on his door. As he opens it to see the Jiro family with a cake for him. Izuku takes it saying thanks. As the Jiro family just says, no problem. We're happy to have you here now. So yeah, the Jiros and Izuku started to get along with each other. Now, sometimes Izuku and Jiro would hang out. A lot of them, basically. So yeah. Now, one thing. So yeah. Izuku went on to the entrance exam. Now, Izuku basically was able to learn how to make bombs, explosives, well, those are the same thing, and guns, as well as some swords. Because he knows what they're made out of. So yeah. Okay, so this video is still recording. Okay. Izuku kept on. So yeah, Izuku just went on to kill a lot of robots. Izuku's senses are enhanced to an unnatural level. They're on level of enhanced. He has enhanced conditions of his body. Well, enhanced body, enhanced conditions. Well, yeah. So yeah, Izuku started to slice the robots in half with his blades. The teachers were actually impressed as Izuku threw grenades and helped a lot of people. Izuku even saved Uraraka. So yeah, if you guys are wondering what ship this will be, it'll be Izuku X Jiro. Since I can literally see that. So yeah. Izuku kept on helping everyone until the exam was over. So yeah. So now Izuku goes home and he asks Jiro, and how did she do? She says that so yeah. Well, I think I did pretty good. I'm actually kind of impressed that you would say that. Earphones. Hey, at least I have something to listen. At least I have portables. As Izuku took out earbuds, and as he said, "Mines are better." Now these are wireless earbuds, AirPods, I think exact. Jiro just snapped and started hitting Izuku over the head. As Izuku said, I'm sorry. So yeah. They went on to play some music, and Izuku just stayed over the night. So yeah. Izuku just, well, started having feelings for Jiro. Even though he literally wears a mask all the time. Only a few people that know the mask or what's under the mask is Stain, Wawa Pussycats, and Coda. So yeah. Izuku started to train Jiro for hand-to-hand combat. But Izuku always takes her down easily. And then they just play some music. So yeah. Continuing on, Izuku later into the week, while they were having dinner at a restaurant, Izuku confessed his feelings to Jiro. Jiro just blushed and said that she likes him back. So Izuku and Jiro started dating at that time. Yee. So continuing on, Izuku just, well, hangs out with Jiro more often now. So yeah. So Jiro and Izuku told Jiro's parents, and Jiro's father was actually okay with this, since Izuku is really good at rock and music. So yeah. And it got to now this time Izuku is worried. The only person he's scared of is his mother. of how overprotective she is of him, especially after the bear attack that he lost an eye for and got a pretty cool scar across the face. It goes. You see, if you guys wondering how you got the scar, it's from the bear attack. So yeah, Izuku does not really show it that much, but Izuku thinks of a scar as a symbol that you survived. So yeah, Izuku was on a phone call with his mother and on the other end, meanwhile, back at the Wild Pussycats HQ, Madeline and the others were talking about what to get for dinner, either pizza or pasta, whatever, until she got a phone call. So yeah, after a minute, she dropped the phone. She said that she has to be back. She'll be right back. And then she ran towards the city. Yeah, to the point where people actually thought this hero had that she had a legit super speed quirk. So yeah, as Izuku ended the call, Izuku started counting down. The Jiro family asking why is he counting, as he says, "My mother's overprotective." And she has a really good reason for that. So they asked why. She just is. As they hear a knock on the door. I'll get it. Izuku gets up as he sees a dark aura and is scared at the moment he sees who's at the door. It is the mother! I had to do this voice, okay guys? Sorry. So continuing on, Izuku said, "Hi mom." As Molly just hugged Izuku. And yeah. Everyone was actually surprised that he's actually adopted. Well, I'm pretty sure anyone could figure that out if they can combine both of their faces and legit their hair. So yeah, Izuku just smiles as the parents are talking. And Jiro does as well. So, at the end, Izuku went back to his apartment. And Madeline started asking Izuku questions. To the point where it got scary for Izuku. And he's literally scared of no one. Except for his mother. So yeah. Madeline returned back to the HQ. And spread the good news. So yeah. Izuku was now ready. Izuku got his letter. And he called his mom about it. Saying he was accepted into UA. So yeah. So yeah, Izuku. So the next day, Izuku puts on the uniform, still wearing the mask, and so yeah, Izuku's still wearing the mask, as he was walking around the city. People had kept a close eye on him, to the point where where two pro heroes were to the point where the three heroes from the start of the anime, Mount Lady, I think it was what was his name again? Oh yeah, Death Arms and Kamui Woods were following him. So Izuku noticed this and thinking there were villains trying to pick a fight with him, just started to walk faster, and so did they. So yeah, Izuku was getting near the hero school as he was looking through every ID card he had. If you guys wonder how many ID cards he has, well, he has his driver's license, he has his work license, and he has a school ID. Well, they had to literally take several since they could not get Izuku to have the mask down or off. I mean, they literally pulled it off Izuku's face, and we're about to take a picture when Izuku's mask somehow got on. So Izuku now literally only takes it off if he wants to. If you guys seen SML, you know the trope where Bowser Jr. takes off Cody's hats? Think of that, but a mask on Izuku's face. You take off one, there's another. Take off another, there's another. So yeah, it's basically endless. So yeah, Izuku kept on running, and Izuku just started run from the pro heroes. So they just yelled, "Stop, villain!" As Izuku now know what they were now knows that they're heroes. Izuku says, "I'm not a villain. I'm a UA student." They say, "Yeah, right." As he pulls out his school ID, as they say, "Oh, wait, you're not a school student. Show me. I like to see more ID because anyone can fake ID. I want to see more of your school IDs. Make sure that you're a student of Japan and not a villain." Izuku is now just alright. Izuku got a good look at them as he says, "Wait a minute, Kamei Woods and Mount Lady, aren't you guys literally the ones who went to the training camp back at my house? Well, my parents." They did not know who Izuku was, as they try to pull off the mask to see another mask, as they got the trope now. Oh, we're about to get our asses whooped. As he pulled out his katana, as he said, "You better start running." So yeah, everyone was actually surprised that 3 pro heroes were running from a child with a katana. Brought to you by Chibi Deathstroke Izuku wearing a mask, chasing dolls of Mount Lady, Kamui Woods, Death Arms, with a little knife, as Madley tries to take the knife away from Izuku. Izuku stops chase as he gets to the train station and puts the katana in its sheath. So yeah, people are just staring at Izuku as he pulls up the mask, showing them the scar, as he says, "This is why I wear a mask." as he pulls it down. So yeah. So yeah. Izuku just I'm getting tired. You miss what I'm doing? Okay, I'm doing good. So yeah. Izuku heads to A, and everyone sees his face as Jiro says, "Hey babe." As Izuku brought a bowl of cereal and started eating it. Fruity Pebbles to be exact. Ida said that you should have brought your breakfast. You should have had breakfast before you got here. It'll mess up your whole eating schedule. As Izuku just said, I don't give a fuck. That's no way to talk to your fellow students. What's wrong with you? As Izuku pulls up the mask, and Aizawa tries to get a picture to give Izuku a new license. And when he got the picture out, he only saw one thing: Izuku wearing a mask. He says, "Damn it! You're not gonna get me without a mask that easy." So yeah, Izuku has everyone face him, but he's facing away from Aizawa. So yeah, basically every teacher has a direct order to get a picture of Izuku without a mask, which is proven by his parents. Well, Izuku calls his family all of his parents. He only calls the rest of the Pussycats his uncle or his aunts, but calls Madeline his mom. So yeah, Aizawa just says, Izuku, you're gonna live up to that hero name of yours that you chose. Everyone's actually shocked that he chose the hero name already. As they ask, what is it? Deathstroke. Everyone just backed away from him, except for Jiro, because she thought of it as a really good name. So yeah, Izuku explained how his quirk is creation, and Moa pipes up saying that her quirk is also creation. As she asks on how does Izuku make his items, Izuku says, "Well, I need to know how it's made for it to work." Right. And it does not actually work, and unlike a lot of creation quirks, it doesn't run on body lipids. As Moa just decided, now knowing that he has a better version of her quirk. So yeah. But I have a limit. But that's the limit. I need to know what I'm making and how it's made to actually create it. So yeah, Baku chimes up saying, "You're just a stupid deku. Your quirk's useless." Oh, what's your quirk then? Explosion. I can make explosions out of my hands, and you won't. And I'm probably more powerful than you. I'd like to see you try. What's your name again? Katsuki Bako. Okay, Katsuki. So, you want to fight, don't you? Yep. I love a good brawl. As Izuku just cracks his neck. So yeah. Aizawa just says, okay. So, First, you guys are gonna go get changed for your gym clothes. Izuku nods as he gets ready. So yeah. Izuku got ready before anyone, while Ida was chasing him through the halls for that. So yeah. Izuku then went on to the field. Aizawa told Izuku to throw the ball since he got the most points. So you're that Midoriya boy who stole all the glory from me. Being a hero is not about glory, but protecting the innocent. Even if those innocents are villains, we must protect them. Villains are still people on the inside. Some villains even do what they're doing to help their family. You should know that, heroes. As Izuku grabbed the ball, he threw it. And he created a pistol and started shooting at the ball, unloading several rounds into it. All Might was watching, making sure if he needs to have a successor from class 1A, and thought he might want to rechange his thoughts of Izuku Midoriya. So yeah. Aizawa looked at it as he says 1,000 meters. And still rolling. Oh, it stopped. 1,020 meters. Izuku just smiled under the mask. And I'd like to see you try better, cat, Suki. I'll show you better, you dumbass. I got a name for you. How about Masky? Sounds like a good name. But I'll stick with Deathstroke. Katsuki grabbed the ball and threw it as he said, "Die!" It got 750 and 700.5 meters. 750 meters. 0.5. Katsuki. You should know already, I'm better since I train more. And I flex on them haters. You're just smart at this. My dumbass. You're such a dumbass, Izuku. But you're mine. You're my dumbass. So, later that day, they got into their hero costumes. Izuku did not turn one in since he already had one planned. As he just started to make equipment with paint on them already. So yeah, everyone's actually surprised by this. As they ask him, "How can you do that?" "It's called a quark, dumbass," as he told Kaminari. So yeah. So Izuku then went on to the field. I guess. I am here, and I'll be a teacher for Hero 101. Ha ha ha. It's All Might. I can't believe it. All Might's actually being in the hero class. Ah, yes I am. Well, I'm running out of time, guys. So yeah. All Might, can you do the outro for me? Oh yes. Well, I'd like to say that you better like and subscribe. And Detroit smash that subscribe button. Now comment in the... We're not going to talk about that because YouTube has done fucked up. Bye everyone. Ha ha ha.